Hey guys, welcome back to Bradley Party of 6. Today I thought I'd bring you guys our laundry routine since we added another person since my last laundry routine. I thought I'd tell you guys how I get laundry done for 6 people. There's going to be some tips and tricks in here, plus I'm going to show you guys how I keep my white shirts white because I have had a white shirt obsession. So let's jump right into the video. The first tip that I have for you is to do your bedding first. So what I do sometimes is I'll do the rest of the laundry first, and then I'm like, oh shoot, I have to do sheets too. And then I don't have the sheets and covers done by the time we're ready to go to bed. Now we do have several sets of sheets and covers, but if you don't, or you just want to put the same ones back on, do your bedding first. That always seems to help me, and it kind of motivates me to keep going and get the work done. So for bedding, I use these Tide Pods. I also use either Borax, which is that right there, or this Oxy detergent booster. I find that they work pretty much the same, and that's all that I use for bedding. I find that it works the best. It cleans it. That Oxy just really helps boost the wash and gets it extra clean, and these days you need things extra clean and sanitized. I put it on the towels and sheet setting in the washer and I let it go. So tip number 2 is to sort your clothes. I never used to sort my clothes until I got into the laundry room, or if Mark does the laundry, he doesn't sort them at all. But make sure you're sorting your clothes. That's another way to keep your colors really vibrant and your whites very white. So I sort into 3 piles. I sort whites, I sort darks, and I sort lights. I used to only sort whites and colors, but now I break those colors down one step further. On a side note, we actually washed this rug a couple days before, so I was just setting it back out, but I used this Febreze clothing refresher. Oh my God, this stuff is amazing. That's just a little side note. I used it on the rug and my room smelled so good. Let's move into tip number 3. Clean that lint trap, girl. If you clean your lint trap, your dryer does not have to work overtime trying to push air through all that lint. Plus, if your lint trap gets too full, lint is flammable and it could cause a fire in your house. So make sure you're cleaning your lint trap after every drying cycle. Okay, so to dry my comforters, I just take these dryer balls to make them smell good, and then some essential oils. I add orange essential oil as well as nutmeg essential oil onto 3 dryer balls, and I just pop those in the dryer with the comforter, and your clothes or comforter or whatever you're putting in the dryer come out smelling so good. Now it's time to wash those light clothes. Along with the light colors, I also wash bras. So tip number 4 is to use a mesh bag for all of your delicates. This is super important just because you don't want that stuff getting tangled in the wash. Like my bras, I'm wearing a lot of nursing bras these days, and they have those pads in them, and sometimes they'll come out and they'll be all over the wash, all tangled up in other clothes, and I can't find them, and then that nursing bra is basically useless. So I've started putting my bras in these mesh bags. I get them from Target. You can buy them from Amazon, and they're really great. It holds a lot of stuff. You can put like lingerie, underwear, bras, whatever you need to, bathing suits, and I just pop it in the wash with the light color clothing, and everything comes out well. So to wash my colors, I use this Clorox color bleach. I also use those same Tide with Oxy, those pods, and then I use the Oxy multi-purpose cleaner. They also have an actual OxyClean cleaner, I should say, but I use the Dollar General brand and it works just fine. If we have stains, I also use that Method stain remover I just showed. Of course, I have kids. They're always staining something. Husband as well. I'll have makeup on things. So just make sure you have a stain remover on hand also. I set my washer on colors and I just hit start and I let it go. So now it's time to work on those white clothes. I'm going to show you guys how I've been keeping my white shirts bright white. So of course, only put whites together. Only put whites. I don't put grays, I don't put pinks, nothing, just whites. These are the 4 products that I use to keep them clean, okay? I use the same Tide Pod that I've been using. I use the Oxy cleaner that I've been using, but this time I'm going to add some regular Clorox bleach, not a lot, just a splash, and I'm also going to add some of this fabric softener. So this is the only time I'll use fabric softener because sometimes I feel like your shirts can get pretty stiff and I hate that. So I use the fabric softener, and then I also put my washer on whites and I use the deep rinse cycle. So this just gives it an extra rinse, an extra clean, and I feel like my whites have come out so much brighter. So much brighter. I love it. So let me know how you guys clean your whites down below. I'd love to know if you do something similar or if there's something else I can add to my routine. Now it's time to wash our dark colors, and excuse the big stain on my boob. My baby had just thrown up on me after eating, so that's what that's from, but the show must go on. So we're washing dark colors. Just make sure you don't overload your washing machine too much either. I make sure I just put a good amount in there, like an average load every time. I never overload it because you don't want to break your washing machine. But for the colors, I use the same products that I use on the light colors, I use on the dark colors. So I use the Oxy, the Tide, and then the Clorox color bleach again. And my colors just stay vibrant, and I feel like my clothes just last a lot longer when I do these extra steps during the wash. So now it's about time to fold some more clothes. My next tip of the day is to put on some entertainment while you're folding. Make sure you're entertained. Have the music on, the TV on, something, so folding doesn't seem so daunting. This is the absolute worst part about laundry, is folding and putting the stuff away. So make sure it doesn't seem as bad by keeping yourself entertained during the process. This was definitely an all-day job, but this is how I like to do my laundry, so it is what it is. We moved into the nighttime. I'm just doing another load, and my sixth tip of the day for you is to wash your clothes separately. So the reason I think sometimes it takes me so long as well is because I wash everyone's clothes separately. I don't just put them together. I wash the baby's clothes, which that's what this load is. I wash the girls' clothes together. I wash my clothes, mine and my husband's clothes together, and Amari actually keeps his loads separately as well. So that makes things easier for me when putting them away. For the baby, all I use is this all free and clear pods, and then I use the Oxy in it as well, and that's what I use on the baby cycle. I also put his clothes on the delicate wash, and I take the deep rinse cycle off, and so his loads are just really quick and easy because they're smaller, but I like to keep his stuff separately from ours. And the last tip that I have for you is to enlist help. Your name is not Molly the maid. Make the other people in your family, if possible, help you out with the clothes. So Mark got home from work that day and he helped out folding. He's watching TV. We're both watching TV right there, and he's folding clothes right along with me. So it just makes things a lot easier, and it makes it a lot less overwhelming when you do have help. I also get the girls involved. These are their clothes too. So I have them put away their underwear, their socks. I have them put away some towels. That was them coming to get it right there, and they put them in their own drawers. They know where their stuff is, and so I always enlist help from other people. But that is it, you guys. By this time, it was time to turn the lights off. The baby was going to sleep. I finished up folding those loads, and that was the end of the night. I hope you guys enjoyed this laundry routine, and this was some serious motivation for you. If you enjoy our channel and our videos, make sure you subscribe, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye, guys.